Lexxx. I'm a model and talent manager at Designs for Life, and I'm here with Tmill at Maitland Conservatory, and you're watching Paradox East. So I'm Lex, and I model first and foremost, but I'm also, I'm very well rounded. So I'm an event coordinator, I'm a liaison between other businesses, and I work to help promote models for Designs for Life and the company itself. So my name is stylized the way that it is. Really, it's just it it builds into other parts of my brand. If you were to look at my logo and the business name itself, which is called Triple X Entertainment, it's actually my name is built into Triple Lex Entertainment, and so it all somewhat ties together, as well as the logo itself is three X's. It does have a suggestive feel, which it can be a positive and a negative, but it's not all inherently sexual. Well, I grew up mostly across the southeast, so Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, especially. I did, live in Texas and Oklahoma for a while as well. I remember moving a lot, always, new experiences, new places. Traveling has always just been a very large part of my childhood and my life in general. Well, that would have to be Sparkman High School right here in Huntsville, Alabama, just because it's somewhere I've been the longest. It carries the most memories and experiences with it of any other school I've been to. I've done quite a few sports. I've done everything from basketball, track, soccer, even ice skating for a short period of time. And it's so I've always been rather athletic. It's always been sports have always been a part of my life. Really, just all the new experiences. Each photo shoot is different, each event is different than the last, and you meet a lot of very interesting people, a lot of a lot of different experiences overall. And so I do enjoy, each and every one just holds something new, and I enjoy it every time. Eccentric. Just I would say that each shoot, like just like each event and everything else, they're very different. They you know I would say that I have a rather large range, so anything from the masculine to the feminine to anywhere in between. I love pushing the boundaries of expression when it comes to my art, and that's what I see all of my work as, in each and individual art piece, really. Poetry Poetry is a means of self-expression for me. First and foremost, I really got started first with poetry to express everything that I was feeling, similar to the way someone might have a journal or a diary. Everything that I was feeling on my heart would come out via poetry. And I would just begin to, after a while, I would write and I would actually start to share that with people. And, they're like, this is really good. You should begin performing. And I actually, over time I did. So spirituality, I feel, means something different to everybody. Because it's just such an all-encompassing word. It's really an umbrella term for any system of beliefs that you have, especially regarding life and and really the meanings behind life. And and that's really what it means for me, is a variance of a system of beliefs that I really just use to teach myself and to learn more about life, why I'm here, and where I'm going. Whew. There are so many things that I wish I had known when I was younger that I know now, that I probably would have navigated life so much easier and with much more fluidity than I did then. Life for me, when even just 2 or 3 years ago, was like a bull in a china shop. So if I could take things that I knew then, or know now, back then, it would really just be understanding and being comfortable with the fact that we don't control anything in life. The only thing we control is ourselves. And really just that is the foundation of anything else, is being able to let go, and you just begin to move through life with much more fluidity. Well, I would say that my short-term goals and long-term goals are certainly connected. Short-term would be to develop more with my modeling, and working with more people within and outside of Huntsville and Alabama itself, and just expanding my work, expanding my exposure. And long term, I would eventually like to parlay that into more, working more within the entertainment industry, not just as a model, but putting on events, in here and outside of Alabama as well. And working within the entertainment industry with musicians, photographers, videographers, producers, to put on these one-of-a-kind events that you're not going to see anywhere else. Absolutely. So Designs for Life is a visual media company in Huntsville, Alabama. We work with, I am a model and a talent manager with them. We work from everything from photography to videography to advertising with local businesses and brands and designers, to put, for advertising campaigns, and as well as creative projects. So, really anything that is to be viewed and appreciated, we have a hand in it. Absolutely. Within the coming months, we're definitely going to be working and collaborating more in Huntsville with local businesses and with other artists and designers, to bring more events to Huntsville, and just bring more entertainment, more music, more projects for people to enjoy. This piece is called You Don't Like Me. You don't like me. You like the idea of me. You fell for the identity you made for me after watching for so long. You thought you knew who I was, but you barely scratched the surface. Not a soul on earth could tell you I wasn't perfect. You nicknamed me Sunflower after the way I stretched myself up to the sun to catch its rays. You liked the glimmer in my eyes when the light hit them that certain way. You said my smile made your day, and you liked how I always had a kind word to say. But When my skies turned gray and my eyes became clouded and my body filled with doubt and my mind overlapped with racing thoughts so fast they crashed into one another, you couldn't pull me from the wreckage that was my own mind. You couldn't love me through the emptiness, through the times where the only things that filled my chest were those same doubts weighing me down with every breath. No, you didn't love me. You loved the idea of me. You loved the brightly colored flower garden that stretched as far as you could see, but you still couldn't see me. You only loved the sunflower that blossomed just for you. You adored my bloom, but you ignored my roots. Yes, I want to say, give a shout out to my photographer Dave Bolin. Like he's with Designs for Life. He is like the best guy ever, the greatest guy I know. Also to my mom Kim. She's also a really talented poet as well, and just my just also like my best friend as well. So